are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good. On the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starred in a warehouse in the valley.
It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Walker Buehler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
First pitch on its way. Eddie Rosario is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Here's the pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey. Full count. 3-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, and there's one away. And now in the box, Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. missed a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just underway here in Southern California. Fouled away. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Charlie Morton do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Mookie Betts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Peterson, he's camped under this one. 1 down.
Batting second,
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Corey Seager comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One pitch on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
So we got him swinging. Corey Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready now is Trey Turner. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And they'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Adam Duvall, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now here's the first offering. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
This is line to left. Taylor finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now into the box is Will Smith, set to lead off the whole half of the second. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 1 out.
That is 6.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Morton is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 down.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 6.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah. No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And he lays off there 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Aye.
1-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So now here is Chris Taylor looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The set and the 1-0. Taylor swings and a ball hit well to left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run, the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We played 2 full. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-2.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Pops this one up. Bellinger into foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's one gone in the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Charlie Morton. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the AB now.
Betts.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2-0 count. The pitch.
3-0.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Now the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3. One out, bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First offering. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's tipped out.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Helpful.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Rosario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
And now Will Smith, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that low.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 2-1 is a swinging strike.
I got to count. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. 2 out with a man at first. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A., but they're on top 1-0. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Albies with a 1-1 count now. That's taken up and in for ball 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that count.
The 1-0 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Gavin Lux.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he popped him up. Riley into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No runs, no hits, and one error on the Atlanta line score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0. Non-competitive pitch right there. Runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And that's over. 2-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Jesse Chavez, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Jesse Chavez.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First pitch on its way. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Peterson, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The pitcher, number 21.
Next to hit, Walker Buehler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Freeman trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. Will be Dansby Swanson digging in to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I can't imagine in the hitters meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, trying to throw a high fastball right by him there didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Guillermo Heredia will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Freddie Freeman would be next. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Just hung in there on that one. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. It remains 1-0. Jacob Webb enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, Jacob Webb.
bottom of the inning now. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here now is Trey Turner. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Here now is Will Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2-2.
A man at third with 1 away. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Peterson giving chase. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Gavin Lux, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And this will be fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. Opposite field to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 7th now in game 3. LA's on top 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Austin Riley. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And it's fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So now to the plate, John Peterson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. The 0-2 home sent out to straightaway center field. Lux is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for a fight, the center fielder, Adam.
Striding in is Adam Duvall. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Set and the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to lead the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. a base hit on the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55, Chris Martin. Leading up for the Dodgers.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. Peterson has a read on it. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. 4-1, no play.
The 1-0.
Matt Bolton.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Smoke toward third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In there, 1-2 now. Pollock leads off first with 1 away.
That's a
Ball
ball.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another 2-2 offering. Runners off for second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. There's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Rosario. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. He's set. Here it comes. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Phil Bickford has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Phil Bickford.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up. Bellinger trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Aire Adrianza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And now the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. A.J. Minter is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in the bat is Trey Turner.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. No, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D'Lo. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And again, a throw. And he's back standing. And yet another throw over. And he'll get back in standing. To the plate now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Turner stands at second with no outs. And that's over. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. None out, runners at first and second. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot. and he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
At the plate now is Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one, as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Luke Jackson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-1. He's in there for the second strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ready on 1 and 2.
obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Hit in the air out to left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. 2 down, runners at first and second. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Look, now the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Pujols is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is in there.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Brustar Gratterall gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 48, Brustar Gratterall.
Austin Riley. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Jock Peterson. And so take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL Champs.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Falcons, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive safely.
From fire.